I'm Amy, undergrad at NIT Surat. Along with it, I have also interned in Outreach and at JPMC, and also have been the DSC lead. Now, for the Microsoft Engage mentorship program, I have created my project under the scheduler statement. The basic feature is to allow the students to submit weekly preferences for attending the class in person or remotely, and also giving the rooster to the faculty about the preferences of the students. Now, the flow of the video demo is as follows. It starts with explaining the wireframe models and the ER diagrams utilized to create the base foundation to define the core functionality of the project, followed by the agile tools and the CI/CD integration incorporated within the project, and at last the live working demo, which showcases all the core functionality. For the wireframe model, I have utilized Figma, which defines the entire view of how I want to showcase it to the client. This has been exactly changed into the UI platform. Now, for the ER diagram, as I have utilized PostgreSQL as my database, I have created an ER diagram which helps me creating models and easily integrate all the core functionality into APIs. Now, for the deployment service, I have deployed my backend as an Amazon AWS EC2 instance, and it is always running. And the client side is deployed on vercel. This vercel helps me in utilizing the CI/CD integration. So I have utilized Git for my entire project management, and within this, the CI/CD integration is done as followed. I have the production environment in which for every single commit and push I make, it is directly deployed on vercel, and then it provides the status whether it builds successfully or fails, and whether it is active or not. Now, for the agile tool, I have utilized the GitHub project section, in which I have used automated Kanban and integrated with the issues. Now, this issues deals with the core functionality that needs to be implemented. So I can open an issue and close it. Once I close it, it moves to the done section. I can also move it from to do or to in progress. This is how I manage the entire flow of my project, and now I'll showcase the working demo. For the critical project, there are tuning view, faculty and the student. Also, as the problem statement mentioned weekly preferences, there is a day in the week chosen such that the faculty can renew the assets and the student can renew their code and the preferences, after which the faculty can create the timetable and the codes, and the particular students can generate the codes and choose the preferences, which will last till the next week. Now, this is how the weekly preferences work. Now, let's see the whole flow. First, we will see the flow of the faculty, and we log in with its credentials. Once we log in, they can renew their access as said before, and once they renew their access, they are capable of creating the code first. So first, creation of code happens with name, code, link and description, followed by which they can create the timetable. In this timetable, code, day, from and to time is required, after which a for loop is run through which the setting is done. So basically, after the timetable is created, we log in with the student's credentials, and again here it will come as the reset code. So we will reset the code for this, after which the student can generate remote and the in-person code, and then log in into the subject where they see these particular timetable and choose their preferences. As the user has chosen the offline preference, they can scan the particular, they can proceed with scanning. Within scanning, the first step of verification is scanning the code of the seat. Within this, there will be a code of the seat where they have to scan. If it matches their in-person seat code, then they are followed to the second part where they send the OTP to their email. Then we check the email and get the OTP. If the OTP matches, the second verification is done and their attendance is marked. So this is the flow for in-person preference. Now we'll see the remote preference flow. So we'll log in through another user's credentials and generate the remote and the seat code and to join a class. After joining the class, we go to the particular class and choose the remote preference for that timetable, and then join and include the remote code and select join. If the code is verified, then the attendance is marked for the same. And once the attendance is marked, the user is directed to the neat link for the particular subject code. Now, this is the flow for the remote code as well. Now we will see how these preferences look on the faculty side. So password, then they directly to dashboard where they'll show subject wise the timing. So you can observe that there are two main users, one in the remote and one in the offline, based on the settings we have done before. So you can see for remote there is U18021, and for offline there is U1800059. Now this is the complete flow for the platform.